2.
Good afternoon to the fabulous Southern Belle, Paula Dean, and to all the wonderful real women of Philadelphia. I'm Sharon St. Patrick, coming from sunny California in Sacramento. Today I'm going to make it's a cream spinach recipe as a side dish that I make also as a spanakopita. And today, these are all my ingredients. I have my file dough pretty much set for them to be filled with the spinach. We might as well get started with the cooking. I've already put 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I've already sauteed these because it takes a little while. So you put in 1/3 cup of onions, white onions, preferably. Next you put in, let these saute until they're lucid, pale. Make sure you don't brown them because I've done that and it ruins the whole recipe, dear girls. Next we'll put in 1 cup of celery, and I put in a clove of garlic in there. So these 3 things to be cooking. Saute them. Oh, I wish we had AromaVision because I love the smell of extra virgin olive oil cooking with the celery and the onions and the clove of garlic. Now we're going to add 1/2 cup of cream sherry. You want to put this in right away because you want that to be absorbed in the onions and the clove of garlic. And you want to get rid of the alcohol. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, you know, when I was a little kid, I was introduced to cream cheese at a very early age. I remember Mom making a lot of different dishes and dips. And I remember one day she was making something. I can't remember exactly what it was. But I had gotten the package out and started eating it, kept eating it, kept eating it. So she came in and said, "Where's the cream cheese, dear?" And I said, "Oh, I just had a little bit." She said, "The whole package gone?" I says, "Well, I had a little bit every 10 minutes. And so after that, she kind of tried to hide it in the back of the refrigerator so I wouldn't get a hold of it. Now that this is simmered, oh, that sherry really adds to this. I've taken 16 ounces of frozen spinach and it's been drained. You know, I tried this with fresh spinach and it really doesn't taste the same. It's much richer with the frozen, which is much easier for us anyway. Just stir that up just a little bit just to get all the onion flavor and the celery and the wine and the clove of garlic. Next thing, we put 1 teaspoon of fresh thyme, 1 teaspoon of fresh basil. And you know, you don't have to use fresh. You can certainly use dried ingredients if you don't have a local grocer that has these fresh herbs, or if you don't have a yard to you know, have them grown yourself. And just a teaspoon of parsley. And you know, you can put as much parsley and thyme and basil that you want to. It's according to your taste buds. And a little pinch of salt, a little pinch of pepper, another pinch of salt. Why not? Now we're going to add the most fabulous cream cheese in the world. You know, when I first made this, I made it with sour cream and half and half. And I was out of it one night, and I decided, oh, the kids wanted cream spinach. I had some Philadelphia cream cheese. I said, let me go for it. Let me see what it's going to be like. Oh my gosh, we've been partners ever since. I love it. I love it in so many different things. I use it in a lot of different recipes. I've cubed this 8 ounces of cream cheese ahead of time so it balances out and it's easier to stir up and mix in while we're cooking. Let me turn this up a little bit. Oh. You know, when I was a lot younger, newly divorced, I had a lot of girlfriends that were divorced too. And we always hung around on the weekends with our kids and watched movies and played Monopoly or whatever we wanted to do. And of course I was the elected official to do all the cooking. And the girls said, "Well, we decided that if we ever get married again, we want someone just like you to do our cooking." I said, "Hey, wait a second." Now we're going to put in the very finely chopped walnuts. It's 1 cup. It sounds like a lot, but it's just perfect for the 16 ounces of spinach. Oh, Smells so good. I just want to taste it right now. You just keep stirring that around so it gets good mixture, because when we put it in the phyllo dough in the muffin cups, we want it to all be incorporated together and that's more or less even. Now we're going to add a half a cup of Parmesan cheese. And then, last but not least, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Voila. That just gives it a little bit of pick-me-up. Okay, this is done, and it is ready to put in the cups. Okay, that is done. Well, everything is done as far as the spinach preparation for the filling. I went ahead and put the phyllo dough already in the muffin tins, as you can see, and I just took 2 long strips and actually put them in thirds so it would fill the cup. And then after we fill all of the spinach, then we add 1 more to just crunch it on top. It makes it look very pretty. Let me just finish putting in these. I'll go ahead. This is the last one. You can see you just have to drop it in with a spoon. You can actually do it also with an ice cream scoop, which is good. Either way. I'd look for my ice cream scoop this morning, and of course, I think the kids took it and put it somewhere. Those darn grandkids. Okay. Well, we've got, as you see, I put the filling in. Now we have the tops on, and I've done a little egg wash with them. I've waited to keep the last one for you. You can see how I've cut the strips. All you do is scrunch them up, put it on top, and you do a little, voila, there's the egg wash. I have the oven preheating to 350. These should take about 12 to 15 minutes, and wait till you see them. They're going to be fabulous. Here we go. We're done with that.
Great.
Well, ladies, I think they're just perfectly done now. Taking them out of the oven. Oh, yes. Perfect. Here, I can just put them right over here. Look at these. Aren't those beautiful? They brown just perfectly. And you'll see how easy they are to take out of the little cups. Well, I think we're ready to dig in. Well, I guess it's not going to come that way. Let me get my napkin. Oh, they smell so good. Just look at that. Oh, they're beautiful. They're just perfectly hand-sized. You can use a fork if you want, but not me. Oh. It is so darn delicious. I love my cooking. You can taste the sherry in it. You can taste the spinach, the walnuts, the onions, the celery, just everything, all the herbs. I want to thank all of the ladies and gentlemen, if there are gentlemen out there that watch the show. I want to thank Paula Dean, thank the Real Women of Philadelphia, and I also want to thank my sissy, Jackie. She's also entering the contest, and doggone if she wins, I'm going with her. Anyway, thank you for coming to my kitchen, and I hope to see you again very soon. Au revoir.